Imagine a world where the rhythm of life is dictated not by the relentless ticking of clocks or the buzz of smartphones, but by the rising and setting of the sun. For the Mennonites, this is a lived reality. In the serene expanses of farmland, where horse-drawn buggies traverse dirt roads and children play outside, the Mennonite community has chosen a way of life that embraces simplicity over complexity, connection over isolation. Life begins early in the morning, often before the first light breaks through the horizon. Mennonite families rise with the sun, a symbol of new beginnings and hard work. The day's first tasks often involve tending to animals, cows, chickens, and horses that are integral to their farming lifestyle. Milking cows by hand, gathering eggs from the henhouse, and ensuring the animals are fed and healthy are all daily responsibilities that instill a sense of purpose. The Mennonite approach to food reflects their values of sustainability and self-reliance. Gardening is not just a hobby, it's a way of life. Families cultivate extensive vegetable gardens filled with a variety of produce: carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, and more. The preparation for winter begins long before the cold months arrive, with families canning and preserving the bounty of their harvest. They rely on traditional methods passed down through generations, ensuring that their meals are wholesome and nutritious. Each jar of preserved goods in the pantry is a testament to their hard work, a reward for the labor that brought the food from seed to table. The cooking in Mennonite homes is filled with a sense of tradition and family. Recipes often have stories behind them, shared at family gatherings. The preparation of meals is a communal event. Everyone pitches in, whether it's peeling potatoes, rolling out dough, or stirring pots on the stove. On Sundays, the family gathers around the table for a traditional meal, often consisting of hearty dishes like roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and homemade bread. These meals are more than just food. They are a way to connect, to share experiences, and to reinforce familial bonds. Without modern appliances, cooking may seem labor-intensive, but for the Mennonites, it's a labor of love. They use wood stoves for cooking, and many still bake their bread in outdoor ovens, a practice that not only adds flavor, but also connects them to their heritage. This dedication to traditional cooking methods reinforces the Mennonite belief that food should be enjoyed, savored, and appreciated, not just consumed in haste. Education within the Mennonite community is another vital aspect of their lives. Children attend small, community-run schools where the curriculum focuses on practical skills alongside traditional subjects. While they learn reading, writing, and arithmetic, they also receive instruction in sewing, woodworking, and agriculture, skills that will serve them throughout their lives. This hands-on education fosters a sense of responsibility and self-sufficiency, preparing them to contribute to their families and communities. Mennonite children also learn the value of hard work early on. Chores are part of their daily routine, whether it's helping in the garden, cleaning the house, or assisting with farm animals. This instills a strong work ethic and a sense of accomplishment. They understand that their contributions are valuable, and they take pride in the work they do. Playtime is often spent outdoors, free from the distractions of electronic devices. They explore the fields, climb trees, and engage in games that promote creativity and physical activity. The emphasis on community within Mennonite life is profound. Without the isolating effects of technology, members of the community come together frequently. They gather for barn raisings, church services, and community dinners, reinforcing their interconnectedness. These gatherings are marked by laughter, music, and shared stories, creating a strong social fabric that supports every member. When someone in the community faces a challenge, whether it's a health issue or a personal crisis, the response is immediate and collective. Neighbors rally to offer assistance, bringing meals, helping with chores, or simply providing companionship. This spirit of mutual aid strengthens relationships and creates a sense of belonging that is often missing in the modern world. Faith plays a central role in Mennonite life. Their beliefs shape their values and guide their daily actions. They emphasize simplicity, humility, and service to others, drawing inspiration from their interpretation of Christian teachings. Worship services are often held in simple church buildings, free of ornate decorations. The focus is on the message, on community prayer, and on mutual support. Music is also a significant part of Mennonite culture, often woven into their worship and daily life. Hymns are sung in four-part harmony, and many Mennonites are skilled musicians. They use music not just for worship, but also as a means of expression, bringing joy and unity to their gatherings. The songs carry messages of faith and hope, reinforcing their beliefs and their community bonds. The Mennonite approach to technology is nuanced. While they may forego the latest gadgets, they are not completely opposed to all technological advances. They adopt tools and methods that serve their needs without compromising their values. For example, some communities use tractors for farming, but maintain a lifestyle that minimizes dependence on electricity and consumerism. The goal is to enhance their lives without losing touch with their principles. This selective use of technology underscores a fundamental belief that modern conveniences can lead to distractions that take away from meaningful interactions. For the Mennonites, the richness of life is found in relationships and shared experiences, not in material possessions. As the sun sets, the Mennonite community comes together for evening prayer. Families gather in their homes, sharing stories of their day, reflecting on their blessings, and offering thanks for the food on their tables. This time spent together is sacred, fostering a sense of gratitude and connection to one another and to their faith. In a world that often prioritizes speed and convenience, the Mennonite way of life stands as a powerful counter-narrative. They have chosen a lifestyle rooted in hard work, community, and simplicity. They thrive not by accumulating possessions, but by nurturing relationships, engaging with the land, and living in harmony with their values. In this simpler life, they find a profound sense of fulfillment that is often elusive in modern society. The Mennonites remind us that true wealth lies not in what we own, but in the richness of our relationships, the strength of our community, and the satisfaction of a life well lived. As the final light of day fades, the Mennonite families settle into their evening routines, knowing that they have made choices that align with their beliefs. Their lives may appear simple to outsiders, but within that simplicity lies a depth of meaning and purpose that can inspire anyone seeking a more intentional way of living. The Mennonite way of life continues to unfold with layers of rich traditions, community values, and a unique relationship with the modern world. Each day offers a tapestry of activities that weave together their history, beliefs, and the simple joys of existence. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the chores of the day become more intensive. Mennonite men often rise early to tend to the fields, preparing for a day of labor that might include planting, weeding, or harvesting, depending on the season. The men often work together in groups, sharing tools, resources, and knowledge. This not only maximizes efficiency, but also reinforces community ties. As they work the fields, they engage in conversation, discussing farming techniques, sharing personal stories, and offering support for one another's challenges. This camaraderie creates an atmosphere of collective responsibility, where the success of one farmer contributes to the prosperity of the entire community. Women in the Mennonite community are equally busy, balancing their own set of responsibilities while managing households and contributing to the community's well-being. Besides gardening, which is often done in tandem with men, Women are involved in various crafts, such as quilting, sewing, and canning. These crafts are not just practical but are also expressions of creativity and artistry. Quilting bees, where groups of women come together to work on quilts, are social events that blend work with fellowship. The quilts they produce are often stunning, intricate works that tell stories of family history and cultural heritage, serving both as functional items and as pieces of art. The emphasis on sustainability extends beyond food and crafts. It also permeates their approach to home life. Mennonites often build their homes using local materials, favoring simplicity and functionality. This reflects their values of stewardship, ensuring that their homes are sustainable and in harmony with the environment. Many Mennonite families utilize passive solar designs and natural insulation methods to maintain comfort without relying heavily on electricity. The lifestyle is not without its challenges, especially as the world around them changes. The pressures of modern life, with its pace and constant connectivity, can sometimes intrude. However, Mennonites face these challenges with a strong commitment to their values. They encourage one another to resist the allure of consumerism and the frantic pace of modernity, reminding themselves of the importance of their traditions and the strength found in community. Even their celebrations reflect these values. Mennonite weddings, for example, are significant community events that involve extensive preparation. Families work together to make food, decorate the venue, and plan the ceremony. The simplicity of Mennonite weddings focuses on the commitment being made rather than the extravagance of the event. Traditions such as communal singing and shared meals create a deep sense of belonging and joy. Attendees contribute dishes, and the feast often features homemade pies, meats, and fresh vegetables, showcasing the agricultural bounty of the community. Faith remains at the heart of Mennonite life, influencing every aspect of their existence. Church services held weekly often feature sermons that emphasize peace, service, and humility, core tenets of their beliefs. The structure of their worship is simple yet profound, focusing on scripture, communal prayer, and song. Many Mennonites prefer to sing traditional hymns that have been passed down through generations, often sung in four-part harmony. This musical practice fosters a sense of unity and reverence during worship, drawing congregants closer to one another and to their faith. Mennonite views on technology reflect a thoughtful balance. While they may choose to live without certain modern conveniences, they are not completely isolated from the advancements that can enhance their lives without compromising their values. For instance, some communities have begun to embrace solar power for lighting or water pumps, seeing these as tools that allow them to maintain their lifestyle without the pitfalls of consumerism. They often engage in discussions about the impact of new technology on their way of life, ensuring that any adoption aligns with their principles. Education remains a cornerstone of Mennonite life, with children receiving instruction not just in academics, but in practical skills essential for daily living. Many children learn to read and write at home before attending small community-run schools. The curriculum is often tailored to reflect their values, integrating lessons about stewardship, service, and community. This education empowers children to grow into responsible adults who appreciate the importance of hard work and community service. As teenagers, Mennonite youth often participate in youth groups where they explore their faith, engage in community service projects, and develop leadership skills. These gatherings reinforce their identity as Mennonites and foster connections with peers. They learn to take on roles within the community, preparing them for future responsibilities as adults. This focus on community service also extends to the wider world. Mennonites are known for their commitment to helping others, often engaging in service projects both locally and internationally. They participate in disaster relief efforts, offering their time and resources to help those in need. This commitment to service reflects their belief in living out their faith through action, showing compassion and support to those less fortunate. Family life is deeply cherished, with parents emphasizing the importance of spending quality time with children. Evenings often involve family games, storytelling, or reading together. Parents strive to instill values of respect, responsibility, and kindness in their children, preparing them for a life of service to others. As night falls, the Mennonite community gathers for evening meals, sharing food, laughter, and stories. This time spent together is sacred, a moment to reflect on the day's labors and to foster connections. The meals are hearty and made with love, each dish representing the labor of love that goes into their daily lives. After dinner, families often gather in living rooms where the soft glow of oil lamps illuminates faces. Here, they may play music, tell stories of ancestors, or discuss plans for the future, reinforcing their ties and values. In this rich tapestry of life, the Mennonite community thrives without the trappings of modern luxuries. They remind us that fulfillment comes not from what we possess, but from who we are and how we engage with the world. In their commitment to simplicity, community, and faith, they find a deeper meaning in life, a life that values connections over consumption, relationships over riches. As the night deepens, the Mennonites close their day with prayer, reflecting on their blessings and the strength of their community. They recognize that their way of life is not just about rejecting modern conveniences, it's about embracing a different set of values that prioritize connection, service, and a deep appreciation for the world around them. They have chosen a path that allows them to thrive, rooted in tradition, while remaining open to the lessons that each new day brings. Ultimately, the Mennonite lifestyle challenges the assumptions of modern society. They thrive on hard work, community engagement, and faith, proving that there is beauty and richness in simplicity. In a fast-paced world, they offer a model of living that prioritizes values over possessions, relationships over technology, and faith over convenience. Their story is one of resilience, commitment, and an unwavering dedication to a life well lived, where every moment is an opportunity to cultivate joy, share love, and nurture the bonds that hold their community together. As we reflect on their way of life, we are reminded of the importance of pausing to appreciate the simple joys, family, friends, and the beauty of the world around us. In this age of instant gratification, the Mennonites challenge us to rethink our priorities. They show us that life can be rich and fulfilling, grounded in tradition and sustained by community, and that true happiness is often found in the simplest of moments.